if you are dishonest and you call yourself a KAZUYA specialist, holy fucking shit. I hope some of the people can inform Mainman's community because we need to activate the cult of Wave Dasher assassins and send them after him. What are we talking about? Sometimes, when you start a witch hunt, it targets an actual witch.
You are innocent or you are guilty!
He is slandering the name of Kazuya Mishima, the greatest character, the most base character ever designed in any fighting game ever. What the fuck is going on here, guys? For this, he shall burn in the fires of Jahannam because he is guilty of being a shaitan, and he shall be executed for this.
There is an energy. There is an energy. Every time Finn goes on a rant like this, it makes me want to invest in floorboards just in case the Germans do what the Germans do.
I don't want to take so much of your time because I know we have people, I know how it is, we have people waiting. So I just would like to do my presentation and would like your reaction to that. So I will first open up, because now I am in the court, I take the stand and I will open up with my opening statement and then I present this and then we are already done and you can tell me what you think about this. So for me, this case is obviously clear cut. Everyone can do the following. They can watch Coach Kazama's video, then Nova's video, then my video. It's literally shorter than like a 90-minute movie. So to me, it's absolutely clear that this guy is indeed a mid-level player that lied about his reputation and tries to make a buck off of people who don't know better. To me, and to you listening right now, looking at this, it is obvious that we would never pay for services from him, but that is only because that you and me are not the target audience of his business. His target audience is literally the Tekken baby. And I tell you how I know this and how he got the idea to do this even with that level of intent. Because I did coaching videos in season 1. And before anyone asked, yes, they were completely free and only done because people in my comments asked me to help them because they had the impression that I know enough to help them. And I did out of pure fun and because I'm only like happening because of people who watch my mentally ill dog shit, right? But do you know what happened? Some people, even though I explicitly stressed it, were under the impression that this is paid. And now get this, at least half a bunch of players asked me to review them, like do literally that, like VOD reviews that I did, and they would pay for it. And I told them, shut the fuck up. This is not how we vibe in the FGC. And I'm stressing this now again because it is important to me. Any streamer, any player, pro level, high level, mid level, if you go to their stream, they will teach you. They will not go, here's my training course, yada yada, my $500 Tekken King package. Ty, Fergus, Joker, Psy, ChadTheThird, me, Duelist, Applay. There are so many people, way too many to list. And yes, some of them offer coaching, paid coaching, but obviously it is not designed in this predatory, clearly scummy way. If you don't believe me, watch the first 4 minutes of my video, it doesn't matter. Now, I think his incompetence is proven beyond the shadow of any doubt in existence, and he's actually good enough at the game to know that he should not offer paid coaching in the first place, in my opinion. And I do not give a shit if you find people saying, oh, he helped me, because they are the target audience. If you are literally a yellow rank and I tell you do not press, you would be a better player on the spot. That does not mean you should ask $40 to tell people that. And yes, he has the right to ask any price he wants. He has the right to do this. But it is irrelevant because we, you and me, the community, decide if this is behavior that we find good or bad. And I do not know why words like dogpiling are even used here because that word has a clear negative reputation. Yet what I am seeing in this case is a positive thing. The fact that everyone came out and trashed this guy is behavior I want to see in my community. I want to see this every single time that something happens that we do not like. And take One and Dunning, for example. This is behavior that most people of the community do not like. And they say so, even though you on paper have the right to one and done. Yet it does not matter because that is not how a social environment works. If I do not care if you have the right to do it, you should be shunned. if you were sitting at a table in real life playing Monopoly and you decide because of a bad roll to stand up and just say, fuck it, I don't want to play with you anymore, chances are that your friends would not invite you anymore, even though it is completely legal what you did and you have the right to do it. Now, after I gave this opening statement, the only thing that is left for me to do is perform the holy rite of exterminatus and show you what kind of person this guy is, because from the very get-go, I said this guy is dishonest and malicious. And now, even though it should and is obvious to 98% of everyone who has followed this, even for a brief moment, you already know this, I'm now also going to finally prove what kind of human being this guy is. And to use the words of my friends in the Middle East and North African Tekken community, for this he shall burn in the fires of Jahannam, because he is guilty of being a shaitan, and he shall be executed for this. We need to start. So, put it on screen.
All right, hold on. Let me.
This is under my live stream VOD, where Coach Kazama says.
Yeah, so you can see it there. It says, "Hey, I didn't know who you were, so I ignored you. That's my fault. I'd be more than willing to chat. No wagers or coaxing. An open discussion would be great."
Mm-hmm.
Jahannam is the Islamic concept of hell, a place of punishment in the afterlife for evildoers. Huh. Good island.
You see that in his YouTube description, he links his own Discord. So it shouldn't surprise him to receive messages from people that he doesn't know. That is already pretty weird to me, that he says he ignored me because he didn't know who I was. That's already a bit weird to me, but okay. Now, this is my chat with Coach Kazama, because I wrote him, and I can prove it to you if you want. I can even play my audio messages to him. Now, he said yet again, yeah, sorry, I ignored you. I would obviously be very open to chat with you, yada, yada, yada. And I told him, bro, I am dead ass serious. If you speak to me and you can convince me that anything is not as it seems to me, I will immediately apologize to you, delete my video, and make an apology video on your ass. I also gave him the advice that he should be careful, because the chat doesn't, because I noticed some people writing this, that people already hate him only because he plays Asuka. I told him, like, you need to also know that people want to see blood, right? So I was really, really honest with him and said, bro, no problem, bro. We can talk any day, no problem. Then he said he wanted to do a video first, but okay. Now, Mike, you will notice something here. The last thing I sent him occurred 5 days ago.
I missed the context. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you were
now,
to him
5 days ago, I sent my last voice message to him. And then today, literally this evening, I just wrote, do you still plan on making a video? Because as much as you might think otherwise, I will still give you the respect and watch it with attention and even tell people to watch it, blah, blah, blah. Now, you notice that this text is red. Now, this is because, and I can literally prove this if you really want me to, he just blocked me. So that
I think everyone knows this is when you unfriend someone and your settings are not set. So
okay, but you might would accuse me of fabricating this, but I literally, if you really want, I can send you the video of me showing actively my. You know what? Let's do it.
Sorry, could you just tell what does this mean? Because you shouted, it's like
no, this means my dear friend. You should. This means my dear friend
I read this all in Finn's voice. I read this all in Finn's voice, so he went tested and he just shouted this.
I want this on tape, that no one accuses me of fabricating this shit, because I'm not fucking Coach Kazama. I don't need to fabricate shit.
You're watching, okay. He's basically scrolling up and down to show that he hasn't like blocked him or anything. And then he's gone over to his chat with him. And I can see the red writing. He's typed test, and it's come up saying your message could not be delivered. Yeah.
And I tried to add him as a friend, doesn't work as well. This guy has blocked me after saying he would really like to talk to me. Now,
friend request failed as well. Yeah, he blocked you.
Friend request failed. Now, this also, ChadTheThird should have known this about his client. This is the death blow that I also had prepared for. So, Mike, would you please put this on the screen? This is a Fiverr advertisement that this guy did. So he also sold some of his services on Fiverr. Would you maybe read this out loud to the jury?
As a seasoned player specializing in Kazama characters, including the iconic Jin, KAZUYA, and Asuka, I offered tailored coaching sessions designed to suit your individual needs and skill level.
So that is basically already it. So he tells you as a seasoned player, he already also previously there repeats the Tekken 6 bullshit, but okay.
Yeah.
Now he says a seasoned player that is specializing on quote unquote Jin and Kazuya. I am gonna tell you why he wrote that, because Jin and Kazuya are literally like very popular characters that are on the cover for this game. So for the target audience that he targets, this would be the perfect bait, because this Jin guy, this Kazuya guy. Now, the last piece of evidence.
I don't know if Coach Kazama is aware of this, but Kazuya is not a Kazama.
Yes, but Mike, that is true, but he is a fucking idiot. But the last picture, please.
Chad, how are you feeling after viewing this?
The defense press, the tech community has been perfectly fair and even to him and very reasonable. I take back everything I said.
Now, this is his waifu wank where you see the characters that he plays. Can anyone spot who is missing? Like who might, guys, I made it even easier. I put it, like if you don't see in the corner there is my reaction to that. Who might be missing here? Which characters does he literally not played? He literally didn't play them ever in this game. And yes, before everyone says it, there could be a possible second account that only also has Asuka Kazama. So don't even try that shit. Because EWGF shows also quick matches, I can already spoil you. Even in EWGF, there is no Kazuya to be found, there is no Jin to be found. So I ask you, the people, is this guy not fucking worthy to be ostracized out of Gotham? He shall be sent on the ice. What are we talking about? He blocks me, he says he wants a conversation, he writes under my YouTube, hey, I want to talk to you, bro. And then, because he probably wanted to bait me into like, I don't know, maybe raging on him or being unreasonable or calling him the N-word or God, who knows what. And I say, bro, I would gladly talk to you if you can convince me nothing is like it seems. You can play my audio notes if you really want to. I can send them to you, or you can just believe me. And he just blocks me. It doesn't really matter what he charges, though, right? We already established this. What I really care about is if you are dishonest and you call yourself a Kazuya specialist. Holy fucking shit. I hope some of the people can inform Mainman's community, because we need to activate the cult of Wave Dasher assassins and send this guy and send them after him. What are we talking about? He is slandering the name of Kazuya Mishima, the greatest character, the most base character ever designed in any fighting game ever. What the fuck is going on here, guys?
He reached out to Finn, and then they spoke in Discord. Finn was polite, and then he blocked him. If it was a case where it was just like, I've seen Finn's videos, he wears a Bane mask, fuck this guy, I ain't dealing with him. But he reached out. They went private. Then he blocked him. The series of events don't make sense there.
Wait, so he saw your video?
Yes.
When you scorch earthed him?
Yes. And I didn't scorch earth him. I didn't even call it a scam. I didn't call him. I didn't even call it a scam. I'm very careful with what I say about people.
Hey, I get it, Finn. Don't worry, I get it. Even though I wanted to be on Chad's side, but I'm with you. I think there needs to be a point where you bully people and shame them.
Thing is, Chad.
Yeah.
Can I finally get your acknowledgement that when he calls himself, you can even ignore the block thing. Okay, maybe he suddenly went mentally ill, I don't care. But when he calls himself a specialist in Jin and Kazuya, you know what he does. Come on, like, you know what this is, bro.
That's vision technician tech. That's what it is.
It's LinkedIn behavior. And he makes excellent points. I just want it on the record that he doesn't quite fully represent
I said bully, but yeah, I did say shame afterwards. Is shame a better word? We can shame him?
Yeah, well, this would be a level of shaming, I guess. I don't want to bully anyone. If someone does something that I don't like, and they're a content creator and I'm a content creator, I'm well within my right to say, yeah, this is kind of shit. Just like they can do to me, just like the comment section does sometimes. But I don't want to bully him. Like, I don't think we should go down that. That's not a good idea.
The last thing I'm going to say is, sometimes, when you start a witch hunt, it targets an actual witch. Ooh. And these beings need to burn in the fire of Jahannam. Do we understand each other?
Finn
would never
do I agree with you? No, but do I understand you? Absolutely.
You see?
I go.
Listen, I'm on Finn's side that what Coach Kazama's done is not an idiotic thing. He's doing it on purpose. He's being malicious. This is a malicious thing that he's doing. This is not a I didn't know what I was doing. I kind of just messed up. I'm on Finn's side on that side. Like, he's not playing dumb. I'm not granting him that. However, I don't want to burn him at the stake for it. I just want to say, hey, I know you're not stupid. Don't insult my intelligence. That's it. That's really my.
I respect 10 toes down, Finn. That's what the T stands for, right? Toes.
There are so many people in this. I've said this before. My favorite people are assholes, and my favorite people are all assholes in different ways. And Finn's way of just like he's the Spanish Inquisition. He's the German Inquisition. There is a purity in the sense of like, no, my zest for justice is such that I must enforce it. I must enforce it. Like, rules mean nothing if there isn't punishment for those who break it. And I respect a tribe needs people like Finn, but it needs like one Finn.
One thing I want to tell people: don't focus on this Reddit clip of him being Tekken King, not Blue Rank in Tekken 7. It's irrelevant because a post before that he has said that he was like supposedly smurfing and shit. So don't give him anything. Guys, you need to be accurate. This is why I'm always honest. I come with my shit prepared so hard that you cannot deny anything. But you should be careful, not give this guy anything that he can actually make a video and focus on the non-important shit and let everything, because that's what people usually do, right?
Yeah, you gotta focus in.
Finn, I've got a question, real quick question before you go. If you could pick if you could pick which direction this coach guy goes in, would you rather him have like a redemption arc, or would you rather him get kind of shunned from the community?
Super honestly, like mega honest. If he hadn't done this blocked shit, and I maybe also wouldn't have find the Fiverr thing, because that is like, what the fuck? But if he hadn't blocked me and said, yeah, I'm going to talk with you, no problem, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. And he actually talked with me and said, and convinced me that he actually made me believe that he didn't have the intent to like rip people the fuck off that are low rank in this game. I would have let it slide, but the fact he even posted, you saw the comment where he says, yeah bro, of course mate, let's have a discussion, yada yada yada.
Sure.
And for me it is clear what he tried. It's clear what he tried to do. He tried on Discord to see if I'm maybe actually that unhinged and would maybe give him something so he can use that against me. That is what he tried to do. And when I didn't give him this, he said, fuck it, bro. That guy actually wants to reasonably talk with me. Holy fucking shit, blocked.
A sequence of events happened, right? He said he would talk to you. You spoke to him respectfully, and then he blocked you. And you are now saying with a remarkable amount of confidence that he was just trying to get me to say the N-word, or he was trying to like,
because that's what I would have done.
But this is what I'm saying. You're doing a lot. Like you're like, and the scary thing is you're not necessarily wrong, but do you not see how you are jumping to?
But Chet,
do you not see it?
Chet, wait. Chet, acknowledge my track record. I had the Fiverr thing. I from the very get-go, I said he is malicious, he is dishonest. And the Fiverr thing where he makes himself out to be a KAZUYA specialist, mate. Like at that, what are we talking? Like, of course, at that point, my track record on him is 100% so good that I have to assume my track record continues. Like, these people are not that complicated. You have seen every good Carl Jobs video where someone says, no, I didn't cheat, and they leave breadcrumbs. They always leave breadcrumbs there for you to pick up. And it always gets worse. The further you look into, it always gets worse. And then I find this Fiverr page that he probably has forgotten about, and I see himself calling himself a KAZUYA expert, a seasoned specialist on KAZUYA Mishima. Are you taking the piss?
There's nothing wrong with seeing someone do something wrong, giving them a slap around the head, and like maybe beating them down a little bit, and then extending your hand and be like, we can do better than this. We can be better people.
I love how Finn has made Mike closer to Chad's position.
No, I'm not quite. No, Chad's on the island. I'm on the boat.
You're on the boat with Finn?
Finn's on another boat.
Finn's in Jahannam. Finn is in Jahannam. It sounds mythical. I'm loving it.
Seiken and my friend in Algeria.
So strong.
Shout out to the Algerian Tekken community.
Shout out to the Algerian Tekken. Every time Finn goes on a rant like this, it makes me want to invest in floorboards, just in case the Germans do what the Germans do, because you are like I'm gonna need an attic. I'm gonna need an attic. I'm gonna need an attic or thick floorboards, because I'm like, you are on.
This
there
is
is there is an energy. There is an energy. There is an energy that is wild, considering what we're talking about. There's an energy here, and I shouldn't be for it, but I'm for it. I hear it. I hear it.
Oh,
I hear it.
that rhetoric's too strong. You got fucking.
It's so strong.
Chad.
It's so strong. It's
Chad
powerful.
I think Finn needs a counterbalance, though. He actually does need a counterbalance.
No, you know.
That is how great.
All tribes do. This is why I said this before. This is why I can agree with people and still love them, right? A successful tribe, a successful team needs people on all ends of like the temperament distribution, the judgment distribution. You need all of it, right? Like you need Finties, right? But you also need people to like talk to Finty and be like, hey, it's really important that we only aim this cannon at people who fucking deserve it 100%. Because if you don't have someone to steer it, most of the people Finn will hit will absolutely deserve it. But every once in a while, he'll shoot a bullet into someone who didn't have it coming. All right, and that's what I said in our stream. He's the Punisher. He's the Punisher. He's like, there's an energy. He's like, fuck it. God knows his own. God will sort them. God will sort them.
Finn's judgment can be a bit scary.
It's because there's no gradation. There's no like, I'm uncertain, so let me hold off. It's like, you are innocent or you are guilty. If you cannot prove you are innocent, if I suspect you of malice, if I suspect it, don't even to be sure. Burn the planet.
I have to get this message out for Nova as well, because Nova wasn't interested in this. Nova didn't look up.
Nova's so crazy.
Wait. He didn't look up that how much he charges. He didn't look his gameplay up. For Nova, it was about the response video. Now I want to get this out for Nova, because the very original point of Inception is Nova criticizing Tekken 8. That was the original point. And for Nova, it is, for him, he really regrets that the original point obviously got lost. It is sad that this happened with the original Nova video, but a great evil has been slain today. And yeah.
Thanks for your service, Finn. I want to get a drink.
Honestly, thanks for your service. Fuck, man.